And he looks hard.
Breasts. Breasts. Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts. Breasts. Breasts.
Breastfeed it. Breastfeed it. La 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 la.
Your shoulders.
A very intelligent brain.
Shave.
I'm a man with an ass on the internet. I'm a man with an ass on the internet. Okay, you can hear it. Just want to make... Listen, hello. Yes, I know Jim Ryan is stepping down from his post. I will be talking about it tomorrow. There was some other news that happened too that's fairly interesting. I forgot what the fuck it is. Hopefully I sent it to myself. So, yeah. Hello, everybody. John popping the super chat cherry. Next governor's race in Washington State is an open race, and there is one man who should run and should win, and that's Gabe Newell. I would vote for Gabe Newell. He probably would be more sound-minded than anyone else. You know what I mean?
Received 0 contributions.
Telltale AES donated $15. Good evening, Father. I don't mean to intrude on your viewing schedule for this evening, but you should check out Phil's latest Street Fighter Rage through Duty streams. He acted like a 5-year-old and it's deliciously entertaining. Phil as man.
I mean, we bring up Phil in passing, but if you haven't noticed, the Phil content has diminished. That has been on purpose. I mean, I haven't been streaming as much, too. What could use a system update? Hey, Rich, been a bit. You talk about Jim and his retirement. Would you rate it on a scale of 0 to 2 mozzarella man nips? I have a feeling there was a combination of things that made him go, yeah, it's time. I think we need to give it like another year and change before we could judge if the changing of the guard should happen at Microsoft too. So, before he's retiring, allegedly. I don't... Look, them not saying a lot concerns me, because usually, even right away, when companies say there was a hack or something like that, or it comes out that there was some kind of hack, they're like, don't worry, your information's safe, or this is safe, and that is safe. Sony ain't saying any of that. They're just like, we have no comment at this time. That's what made it newsworthy to me. You know what I mean? Them not making a statement to me made it more newsworthy than if they made a statement. Does that make sense? 2 Ohio cops are suspended under investigation for threatening to arrest and charge an 11-year-old girl for sending pics to a 31 to arrest and charge. I have, wow, that's a weird story. FTC file returning. Yeah. For, you're talking about Microsoft. Isn't the FCC looking to bring back net neutrality too? Which, if we get a conservative winning the next election, will instantly be destroyed again because politics is a fucking disgusting joke. Nah, dude, he has opinions. Corporations don't like hiring people that have opinions now. You can't have spicy opinions like David Jaffe. That's a major no-no. You can't. I don't know, Kyle, I was reading your super chat. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about basketball to say. So that's my only thing, dude. Hey, Dad, are you proud of me? I don't know yet. I replaced my broken Steam Deck screen by myself. Good for you, but it works. It was insanity inside the thing. Yeah, I heard changing the screen. Like, I know they have this screen that you could actually put. They're selling some company where you can make it 1920 by 1200, I believe. But I'm like, for what? Like, the GPU that's in there, the integrated, the 8 RDNA 2 compute units, you, unless it's like retro games or pixel art games or 2D games in general, you only think those are the only thing you're going to run at those native resolutions. Now, if those are the games you play in there, it might be worth it. But for AAA games, it's a waste to put a higher res screen in there. But replacing the screen because you need to is a different story. No, actually, hindsight being 2020, if you were going to replace the screen anyway, maybe you should have went that route, but you didn't know about it, so Yeah, I was watching. I mean, the problem with the thing with David Jaffe, it's like a 5-hour long interview. And I'd like to be researched on stuff first. Well, mine is here. I just have to set it up. Yeah, it's like 6 hours, dude. I just don't have it. I don't have it. I don't. And especially with how much commentary I throw in, that would be like a 72-hour stream. Like, just I can't. And then with the topic, the divisive topic they're talking about. So combine the fact that it's long-winded. It's a topic that I would need to do a lot of research on. And it's a very divisive topic. It's just like, nah. And no, I am not already answering your call, Google Fish. I am not. You're fired. I just started. Yeah, Phil wants to start a podcast with me, and I also have a 12-inch penis. Yeah, and there is just other... He just wasn't the right fit for the job. He really wasn't. It's growing trend to threaten grooming victims not to report grooming because the investigations take forever, are very expensive, and not worth it. Well, that's an awful reason to make it not happen. Groomers are dangerous and need to be exposed. Well, the iPhone 15 base model is essentially the iPhone 14 Pro, I believe. But actually, it doesn't have the 3 lenses, but all the other features. And no, it doesn't have a high refresh rate screen. Kind of surprising, even with the base models of the iPhone 15. Like, dude, there's mid-range Android phones that run at high refresh rates. You know? So that's kind of like, really? I mean, it's not like, look, it's a weird thing because, yes, having the smoother screen is nicer for gaming, like on the ROG Ally. That's probably the only reason I was very tempted to sell that fucking thing, because of how shit the update's been. They're getting better, though. But playing games at 120 FPS, and you could, if you go down to 720p, even at medium settings, you could get close to, if not 120 FPS, even on some AAA games. Gaming at a high refresh rate is badass, but for my phone, yeah, it's nicer that it's smoother, but I could live without it. But it's still just surprising when their competitors at lower prices have 120 hertz screens. But hey, whatever. Yeah, even the mid-range Galaxy, the A5S, has a 90 hertz. Like even do a 90 hertz screen, for fuck's sake, if you want to save a couple pennies. But I don't know. I mean, again, it's not a big deal. On a phone, I could deal with a 60 hertz screen. Yeah, the 120 hertz is nicer, but if I go back to a 60 hertz screen for a month, I'll forget about it. It's a phone. It's not. I'm not really gaming on it anyway. All right, I answered everybody. We're almost at the 500 mark. We're going to watch Boogie's video. It's almost over. Man, it's so strange. There's no... Yeah, you want me to unpause myself? Here is a record. Counter-Strike 2 came in. How much does that cost, or do they just go full free-to-play? I'll play that. I actually played a little bit. I went through a Counter-Strike phase in 2016. Counter-Strike Go, I mean. So this track, there's no drops yet. It literally took me till 4 in the morning to chop the sample. And all I did was set up the structure to where there's the intro. There's probably going to be 4 intro bars of the beat. Because for those, you know how rap goes. But right now, this is just the skeleton of everything. Of course, it's not opening. What the fuck are you doing? But the chops to get the sample to do what I want to was a fucking it was an adventure. And I don't even really remember what I did because I was stoned as shit. Here, you could see the... You can't see anything. You can't see a fucking thing. Now I'm not muted, I bet, right? Now I'm not muted. I don't understand that. That is so fucking bizarre. That is so fucking bizarre. Anyway. It's showing the GH. For some reason, I have to have 2 different channels of audio now open for my mic to work, even though I see the meter working on both. Whatever. Anyway. OBS could go fuck itself. So yeah, just these chops here alone, because it was like putting a, what is it, square peg in a round hole? Yeah. Just to get this to work with the drums the way I wanted to. I don't think you heard this before. It's funny. There was another track I was working on that I thought was garbage. The person I'm working with, who is the artist, actually likes it. This one I think is one of the best tracks I've ever produced, and he thinks it's mediocre. So welcome to making music. It's wet and messy like my ass. Anyway. Well, why is that so? There's no fade in with that. There we go. Maybe I should do this. Don't worry, I'm not. Yeah. I don't give a shit if you don't like it. It's subjective. Now I'm gonna have clips of like a mafia hitman that's on YouTube for the chorus. I'll let it go for like another 20 seconds. Chorus. So now, like I said, I'm going to put drops in, embellishments, all the different stuff. So that's the foundation of it. I like it way better than the other one that he actually prefers. Yes, I saw Jim Ryan is stepping down. I'm talking about it tomorrow. Yo, this... Yeah, and dude... Yeah, I think that's going to be... when I put the embellishments and the drops and add a Rome Streets a cappella... Ha ha! I'm not doing that. Don't worry. I think it's going to be banging. Even if I'll make another track for the artist that I'm working with. It's you know, it's how it goes, man. You could have something that could win you a Grammy if the artist that you're working with, it doesn't click with them, but you can't make it click. You just put the beat on the shelf, and the next person that comes along, maybe you'll work with that likes it. You know, it's how it is. There's many records out there that people think are bangers that I don't like. It doesn't mean that I'm holier than thou. It's just, it's subjective. It's art. It's music. People like different things. You know what I mean? Why? What is Seymour doing? So thank you, Ghostbuster. Lies of P got a patch. Specters that you could summon have gone from being worthless to being able to solo bosses for you. Well, that's an extreme change. So yeah, that beats too. I got lucky with that sample because it has a lot of deep bass in it. So me actually adding a bass line, which I do, I have no problem doing. I like adding bass lines. It would kind of get in the way of it. So yeah, I like that one a lot. Did you say yes? I know PlayStation's Jim Ryan is stepping down. It is on my my list of things to talk about tomorrow. Google Fish is sending me pictures of men's asses, probably. Let's take a look here. Oh no, a video. Is this another one of Intro Guys Farts? What the fuck did I just hear? Chat is jealous of your sweet ass. What? What the fuck? See, this is why I'm like, oh, I probably should pick up Google Fish's call, but even though he's going to be a pain in the ass because he has gold. Anyway, so Rich, I'm delivering pizzas. I thought for some reason my eyes saw that you said you're delivering pizzas in Italy. My shoes are soaked, my pants are weighed down with rain, but I am hard. Dude, talk about burning some calories. I did about 8,000 steps today. Chat is jealous of my sweet ass. Why? Thank you, Ghostbuster, for feeling the beat. When I add the, because I don't think it needs like a chorus. I think like that Mafia Hitman, I want to tell pieces of the story in the chorus. I'm going to do drops and stuff like that. Maybe like some alchemisty sound effects. Keep the flow going. But that sample was a monster trying to get it. Because I think the sample may have been in 3/4 timing. So I had to really chop it to make it work in 4/4 for a beat. So anyway, so I wanted to watch this. You know, when Jay is here, all we're gonna do is talk and fucking never shut up. So, I want to see what Boogie has to say here.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live to get to the power.
Someone just say the Kool-Aid man. I just look. I'm fat. I could laugh. Jay said that. Jay said that to Justin Silverman because he's a big dude too, very big, and he came in, it was like he was at a con with him or something, and Jay just goes, "Ooh yeah." Turn it up, it's low. Yeah, well, his mic is kind of low, and that not being all the way up. You're right. Okay.
Off the internet. I think I managed to do it. I think I
Yeah.
managed to officially
Boogie, you're
kill
low,
off
bro.
this channel. If you followed me for the last few,
And I will give some of it. I'm repeating myself. I will give my hypothesis on this when he's done talking. It's not another debate. But you know what, dude? That makes it even crazier because he's absolutely bodying all the other GOP candidates. And he's not even at the debates. Like, oh my God. I can't. I'm going to shove this bird up my ass for stress relief. Abby, I will get to your StreamLabs in a second. It just popped up on my screen.
years, you'll know that I've had a pretty steady decline in two things: subscriber count and view numbers. And
well, sub counts come and go. There's months where I absolutely body it in a good way, where I get a bunch of subs, and then could be a fucking year where I don't have any sub growth at all. That's kind of relative. But what really, or you could be, I always tell you guys, you could be a channel with 5,000 subscribers that gets 100,000 views a video, and you're making more money than me with videos. Sub count means nothing if your subs aren't active. Good evening, Rich. Just wanted to thank you for the weight loss motivation. Yeah, I need to defat myself even more. I started 270 and down 240 in 2 months. Holy fuck. I wouldn't be there without people like you. So thanks, Phil. Sound effects, absolutely, and congratulations on them.
Congratulations.
You get
Lick the shit in my asshole.
Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles.
You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass. How about that?
I gotta use that more. I gotta use that more. That's a good one. You take the bubbles and... Did I tell you? Remember last night I was bitching that I couldn't find these? These are the mini discs that I bought. Fresh ones from Japan. 80 minutes. Because I have an MZR3. I looked to like... That was another thing. Between chopping up that sample, which was like surgery, and looking for these, I was up, like I said, till like 4 in the morning. So I go today to take a shit. Turds in the ass. In my bathroom before I come up to my office. And I'm like, because in my bathroom I have a Anchor waterproof, or what are they, Soundcore waterproof Bluetooth speaker. So sometimes I listen to music while I'm naked scrubbing dirt off my beautiful, luscious body. And yeah, they were right behind the fucking speaker. I was looking for these for like an hour and a half last night. Thank you for being an idiot, Rich. Oh, man.
Just be honest. Pretty well deserved. I mean, obviously, a lot of people are going to point towards controversy being the only reason. And that's not the only reason. You know, obviously I have...
Yeah, dude. One thing I'll say is that you tried to go back to the Francis stuff. Yeah, okay, YouTube has changed where they don't allow controversial things like that. However, it was also very played out. Like, the Francis thing was kind of the same era as Angry Grandpa and, I don't know, Horny Grandfather, like whatever the fuck else, like, or Psycho Dad. Did I really say Horny Grandfather?
You're getting Grandpa excited.
But you know what I mean. Imagine there was a channel called Horny Grandfather. God damn it, Grandpa's hard again.
Wow.
Hand jobs all around.
Oh my god. But you get my point. That Francis shit was from that era, and that era is... And you tried to go back to that boogie with your girlfriend, and you are the horny Grandpa Rich. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, Abby. Do Mama, how the hell are you? Correction from the Tinder subscription is $4.99 a month. And yeah, I agree. Real Boogie is better. I also think Jay said this too to you, Boogie. Dude, live stream. Just fucking play games. You'll get 200 and something change people to show up, and you'll make a living that way. You'll probably make a comfortable one. You'll have your core audience there. And you know what not to do. Just don't e-beg. Just chill. So long as your mind is right for it, dude. I know what that's like, and that's why I also been wanting to make some music, I'm not going to lie. But I took a step back from streaming because I just knew my mind wasn't there for it, in the right place for it. So it's so, like... Yeah, just, you know... Views for me are up and down. I don't even know what gets views on my chat. Like, videos I think that are going to fucking bomb blow up. And videos I think that are going to absolutely blow up are logs of shit that just get flushed down the toilet and don't get viewership. Yes, I also realized I forgot that Sargon of Akkad, his whole thing was the stupid fucking mask. That was not what I was going for with that picture that I put up on Twitter and on Facebook. Before you beat your meat, please take a seat. You're going to go to prison most likely for trying to meet a girl who's 13. Who tried to meet a girl who's 13? Boogie's still dating his daughter. You guys are savage. Yeah, and that wasn't it. The mask, I was doing it as like a representation of don't judge a book by its cover for various things. I got judged for wanting to do this as a living when I first started. Like, really, dude, you're in your 30s. Like, who makes money off of YouTube? I'm like, well, a lot of people, actually, but...
I've been a controversial person over the last few years. If you're unfamiliar with that.
Oh, this guy. I was actually on his show, and then he turned into, like, one of those super fucking real anti-vax people, and I called him out, and that was it. Oh, wow, another person that doesn't like me.
Check out one of the hundreds of YouTubers who've made hour-long essays about it. Also, a lot of people will point out to the fact that my content never really evolved. You know, there was the Francis video.
Which is true.
Videos originally, and those did very well, but one day YouTube woke up and decided to punish me for making all of these videos by demonetizing it.
Boogie, though, this is where I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. It's over, dude. Like, even if all of these videos were fully monetized, people aren't going here for this content anymore. Why? What's going on with the new COVID variant? I just got the flu shot the other day. Oh, no. Stop. Don't talk about vaccinations. I'm not going to do it. Not going to talk about vaccinations. I refuse to. I meant to do a Chris Hansen rap. Okay. I'm also... Shockingly, I'm stoned right now. I think he's still dating that 20-something-year-old girl. You know, so... Dude, I'm just saying it, Boog. What the fuck is a boog? Boogie, I meant to say. I don't think these videos would have been... You overestimate the value they still would have in terms of revenue. Alice, you're fired for being late. That's it. How dare you be late? Is that like a 1950s picture of you or something? Just my take, Boogie. Again, this isn't me, like, dumping on you. I'm just saying, dude, I don't think... You know, it's like the prank shit. It's over, you know.
Pushing them out of the algorithm and punishing the channel for it.
Juicy Booch with the stealth super chat, as always. Thank you. Why would I ban you? Who cares what? I'm just curious about your thumbnail.
And that's always going to be part of the legacy. I never really...
Oh my god, your thumbnail isn't you. That's it. It's over. Dude, if I would have to ban everybody.
Learned how to evolve as a creator.
My thumbnail on Twitter right now isn't me. It's a mask that everyone thinks I'm copying Sargon of Akkad, so I have to ban myself.
I didn't do what every other OG creator did, which is pivot into video essays and hour-long things about stuff that I'm interested in.
Why didn't you talk more about gaming news, dude? I wanted to get away from it. I did have enough, but of course, gaming news is exploding right now. And Jay's like, Rich, of course, it's that time of year. I'm like, what is that? That didn't mean shit last year. Gaming news was dead this time last year. I think it was dead the year before, too. Well, no, not that would, no, yeah, it was, because it wasn't 2020. What's good, Rich? I have been promoted as CEO of PlayStation. I am officially MPGA, make PlayStation great again from March 2024. Now, fuck off any forced sound you get.
And now I'm going to mount it.
You got a lot of sounds. Wait, did he do a Francis Rages? Yeah, no more Francis, dude.
I didn't.
It had its time. It had its moment. It's time. You know, like I'm saying, dude, do gaming news or something, or talk about, even do reviews. Do a fucking review.
I didn't know how to do that. I don't really have a desire to do that. I just wanted to make what I made. Unfortunately, a lot of the content...
Yeah, but that doesn't work. If you don't evolve, man, it just, you know.
that I chose to make was me just sitting in this room talking about myself.
If I still just did gameplay only videos, which I've gone back slightly a couple times due to situations, but I am in front of the camera now, I'd be crap gamer. Just say. Keep that same. Sega bought Angry Birds, apparently. Well, that is about as exciting as a wet fart. I'm not saying that, like, to be dismissive of you. Like, they kind of missed the window for Angry... I'm sure Angry Birds still makes money, but...
And bitching about my situation. Because after my
Dude, I'm interested in Counter-Strike 2. Where can you... Is it on Steam?
divorce, I was a very cynical, angry, bitter person who was obsessed with his emotional health, his mental health, his declining physical health, and my declining finances. And that's pretty much all I talked about for 3 years. I mean, for the better part of 3 years, I was doing my best impression of the character Jerry Smith from Rick and Morty, someone who is being intentionally pathetic as a defense mechanism and in hopes that people would feel sorry for me and help me and take care of me.
Unscripted. Oh, I'm going to have to pick that up. I just bought a game, and oh my god, what the hell did I just buy? I forgot. I bought some, they're having a shmup sale, and they had like some kind of like twin stick-ish rogue-like shooters. I'm like, that's kind of up my alley. I dig Vampire Survivors and Brotato and Bill Gates Simulator. No pressure. Well, thank you, Buck Oven. No, I appreciate you telling me. Like, I feel bad. I don't want you to think I'm being a dick to you. But it's like, kind of like, why? I don't know. Like, I don't even think there were like Angry Birds was like the game a lot of people played on like devices because it was probably the only thing your smartphone was powerful enough to play. I remember it actually played almost smoothly even on my Samsung Intercept, which was so slow that it would lag when a phone call came in, and by the time it actually accepted you accepting the caller would hang up. Fuck these Samsung Intercepts. Trump was at a rally the other day saying Jeb Bush was president when he invaded Iraq. Dude, it's just dude, that's what, and people got pissed off at me. I said, fucking get both Joe Biden and Trump. They're fucking old men. Well, hopefully they're not fucking old. Well, what does it matter if they are fucking old men? Why am I talking about old men fucking? I mean, it's not they're in their late 70s. Joe Biden walks like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. And yeah, Trump is having even more senile moments. There was one where he repeated himself talking about fucking whales. And not fucking the whales. Like, both of them need to get off the ticket. There should be an age cutoff. Like, at least, like, I would say, like, 60, late 60s, but 70 I would be okay with. I don't care if they... Dude, they're fucking... Both of them are senile. Christ. Biden can barely finish a sentence, and Trump gets nonsensical, too. And let's just be honest, whether you like Trump or not, I can't stand the motherfucker, but he's in better shape than Joe Biden. Is anyone going to deny that? You're getting Grandpa excited. Hey, Rich, always liked Boogie's content, especially when he did brief reviews on games. He also needs to post more than once every 10. Yeah, that I didn't realize that, dude. If you're only... Yeah, you got to... What are you doing with that? You know... Just talk about stuff you're interested in, Boogie. You know what I mean? And you'll be fine, but... You'll never be where you were in 2013, and we've explained why I've explained why a billion times. People watched you for a different reason. But you could still make a living, dude. Sorry, you can. My previous dad had also, if you like Vampire Survivors, look into Bone Razor Minions, 20 Minutes Till Dawn, or Halls of Torment. You have to send me those lists. I'll probably buy all 3 of them. So, who is Seymour? What did I miss? I'm not even seeing you, my dude. Not seeing the other one. My apologies. RTU fell off when Rich stopped doing ASMR and refused to do a Jay taking a shower ASMR video. Imagine I just put like a waist up video, no explanation, no intro. Jay says nothing. He's just like, when he comes down here, he just showers from the waist up. And that's it. He just like shuts the shower, dries off. You still see nothing from the waist down and just turns it off, says nothing. That would probably be my highest viewed video because people are fucking weird. Do you eat booty like groceries? Absolutely. Can you smack my ass 4 times? Yes. Do I have spread your cheeks and go to town? Yes.
Spread your cheek, 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 go to town.
You should get Faith the Unholy Trinity. There's all this shit. I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
Me, and obviously that just doesn't work. 2022, I did a buttload of therapy, traditional therapy, and in 2023, the beginning of the year, I did something crazy. I got off of all of my antidepressants, and I did some psychedelic therapy, and as I talked about it before, it was a hell of an awakening, becoming self-aware of the things that I've said, the things that I've done, and more importantly, the position that I find myself in now. Since then, a lot of really cool stuff has happened for me.
Ben, anyone who looks at my bouncing breasts?
Very notably, the boxing match.
My breasts bounce too, don't worry.
I got to go to England. I got to get into better shape.
See, Wings has like puffier, perkier breasts. Boogie's breasts are like pancakes with nipples. Why am I am really analyzing their breasts right now. That is the thing that I am doing. Hey, Rich, what are you doing for a living at 42 years old? Well, you know, I am making, well, I'm not making a living on that. I'm making beats and looking at men's breasts.
I received 0 contribution.
Perfect timing.
Telltale to AES donated $15. 2 things to say to you. 1. You actually fell off when you ended your fearsome rivalry against Oprah Winfrey years ago. Secondly, I need you to cue the Oblivion music while staring at Boogie and recite a good night poem to relax his anus. Let's go.
I will do that after the video because it's short, but yes. Been applying for different jobs, always gets the anxiety going. See, I don't get anxious. I just get like what I had. Dude, I remember there was this one job where I would have, well, the place is closed now, so things worked out the right way, but it was selling mattresses, and it had like a good base salary, like one where I could be like, oh wow, I could be independent again. And I got to like the 2nd or 3rd interview, and they're like, yeah, we hired this woman about. They like literally told me like, that's weird that you would tell me, but okay. And it was so frustrating, but in the end, you know. Local tragedy today. A blind seal in our local aquarium died age 34. Many of us grew up around here. Remember her fondly. Bubbles for Lucy, of course. How did she die?
Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles.
Yes, dude, that's what happened. I was working at IBM. You guys know the whole story with that, and that was. They're like, yeah, it's a per year contract. However, it's basically like permanent. It's, you know, you get benefits and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, then I got laid off. 2009. So it wasn't permanent. And they said a lot of times it could lead to you actually working for IBM. Now that whole building is, I think, shut down. Corporate America's great. Been playing Cyberpunk 20 since they did the 2.0. I got it for $35. I wonder if price will go up for the game on eBay or and Amazon. Maybe. You know what I heard is that the cutscenes in Forza, the new Forza game, like where it's real time, only run at 1080p. Man, even though I thought they were pretty damn adequate when they came out, these consoles are already getting, I guess the ray tracing is fucking them up. I think that's what it really is. If the new AAA games really want to incorporate ray tracing, the RDNA 2 graphics buckle under pressure. You know? Whoa.
Cheap. I got my ass handed to me.
Yeah, I need a new game because I just beat Dead Island 2. Didn't even realize I was going to beat it. Like, I was just feeling physically crappy the other night. Luckily, I didn't get sick, but and I beat that, so I need something new. Maybe I'll go back to Cyberpunk. I saw, is that a real woman or is...
But I still got...
Why am I checking the messages now, Google Fish? What has happened at this moment that you're making me stop everything? What the fuck? Hold on. Wait. Why does it sound like a sound effect from Super Castlevania 4? Oh, God. Listen, quit everything and work for Filene's again. Well, since Filene's doesn't exist, that'd be kind of tough. Oh, my God. And thank you, Seymour.
Paid to do it, and it did.
Yeah, anyway, I'll stop analyzing their breasts. I know that was...
reflected my YouTube numbers for a short period of time. The numbers were up. Also, over the summer, I got to travel and go to a bunch of conventions and get paid to do it. I got to work with my friend Michael, kid behind a camera, and hang out with him for a while. And I think the most notable...
Yeah, but the problem is that you did the stupid, like, fake anger shit. It just doesn't work. Like breasts, Rich.
thing to happen is a girl that I've been talking to for a while, and I decided to make it official. And she's been living with me for the last 3 months, and we've been pretty damn glad that worked out. In fact, I've noticed something over the last 6 months. The healthier I become mentally, the more sane, the less provocative, the harder I work on my content and try to make it interesting or something I'm passionate about, the happier I am in my personal life, the worse I'm doing on YouTube. There is a very steady decline that continues with all of this. In fact...
Well, yeah, because of all the stuff that you previously did, most people tuned into you for the drama.
I think you could say it's just the momentum from people being sick of my shit for years. You could say that. But that momentum really picked up. Now, the good side of this is, positively, there's still this group of people, 10,000, 12,000, 20,000 people who still watch almost everything I do. And I'm so grateful for that. I think it's a blessed miracle that through as boring as my content can be, as controversial of a person as I can be, I've still got these people, as my ride or dies, they got my back, they're rooting for me, and they want to see me get my shit together. But I'm at a point now where, after trying really hard this summer, I think I'm...
Some of those viewerships seem decent. Was that, like, tied to something like the boxing match, though?
Comfortable just admitting to my...
What did DK Oldies do? That might be the other video. DK Oldies.
Self and admitting to my fans and admitting to the people that have ever watched me here on YouTube that the dream is over. This will never be a full-time job again. That sucks. It is what it is. But I fucked it up. And that's okay.
But you really can still salvage it, dude. You really can. Live stream. I mean, you've made her part of your channel. I don't agree with it because you know it won't last. She's a 20-something-year-old girl. It's legal. Do what you want. Wait, or does this guy like the beat that I made? He's sending me lyrics. So wait, do you like the beat or not? I was just talking about how I know you and I could tell when you like a beat or not. Boogie keeps putting his trust in awful people like kid behind the camera. He got to find... I don't know them well enough to comment on that, but they're trying to go back to the old faithful stuff. Like the fake shock, the angry, like it's over. The angry grandpa shit, the angry erect dad shit, the horny great grandfather shit. Why am I making this weird? Anyway, you get my point. It's done. It was in the past. It had its time. You just like there was the Minecraft craze that had its time. Yeah, you're trying to get water. Just be yourself, dude. That 20,000 something people, 300 to 500 would tune into your live streams where you were doing either playing games or reacting or just chatting. Make a show with your girlfriend. Again, I don't agree that you brought her on because then once it inevitably ends, she becomes a part of your channel, but too little too late for that, so make her part of the live streams. Like, yeah, you'll never be 2013 Boogie where you were getting 5 million views a video. It's over. You know? Yeah, but AVGN's content is more like an evergreen kind of content. Boogie never really had evergreen kind of content, you know? And if you think about it, it was really only James that he created the AVGN segment of YouTube where there were all the clones, and all the clones are essentially gone. The only one who makes videos from time to time, and they're actually charming in a corny way, is Irate Gamer. I still like AVGN. It's kind of like The Simpsons, where it's like, yeah, it's not as good as it was, but you could still watch it and enjoy it, mostly. You know? The Shitbox 360. He is the game dude, and he... Oh, my God. That's the guy who wanted to regrow his fucking foreskin. Oh, people are I'm not even noticing the trolling. Is there trolling? See, that's the thing. I don't pay attention to it.
Life moves on. This is what I was so afraid of when I made that desperate I need your help video a year ago, when I was basically begging people to watch my videos, and I talked about the big plans that I had, and I made a lot of those plans come true. I'm actually really excited about that. But the reality that I was afraid of is the reality I'm living in now. And I'm here to say to you, I'm here to say to myself, I'm here to say to 2022 Boogie, you think you can't handle it? You can. It's not as bad as...
Yeah, it's been a year, dude.
You were afraid of. I can tell you for a fact, were it not for the traditional therapy combined with the psychedelic therapy, right now I would be scared shitless. And I am still a little bit scared, I won't lie. But for the most part, I'm just excited to see how all this plays out. I'm just excited to see how this unfolds. I don't know. This is the challenge I've presented for myself, so let's see how we figure it out. But here...
Why? Oh, he's in a different place. I noticed that before. I forgot to mention it. Did he move or something? His room is completely different.
Here comes the e-begging part of the video. I know that's how the internet's going to take it. But if you go down to the description box below, you're going to see a link to my whatnot.
Oh, he likes the beat. I'm thinking. Okay, I thought I could read the room better. But then I met a fucking bird, and you ruined my life.
Store. That's an app where I'll be selling off my Magic the Gathering collection. You can buy the cards I've owned.
0 contributions.
Kibbles and Bitches donated $15.
Nice name.
To everyone who doesn't know, John K. groomed his first victim while she was underage and hitting up his fan club via mail. He took her out the abusive home. Once legal, he molested her. On top of that, he showed her off full-time like R. Kelly did Aaliyah.
Yep. He's a monster. It sucks because I still love Ren and Stimpy. I could separate the person from the art, but yikes.
Over the last 30 years, I'll sign cards for you. You can buy other collectibles that I own as well if you want to help out and you want to own a piece of Boogie history.
Yeah, rest in peace, Aaliyah. What a tragedy that was, huh?
Or magic history or some other thing. While you're down there, there's also going to be a link to my merch store. There's going to be a link to a sponsor. And if you're feeling extremely generous and you just want to give maybe $1 or $2, you can always check out channel memberships. And if you don't want to do any of that, but you still think you might like some of the content I've made over the summer or the content that I'll make this fall, do me a favor. Give me a follow. There's nothing wrong with that, and it's entirely free to do. And on top of that, the easiest thing you can do is just watch future videos that I plan to upload. I've got some plans for this fall. It's mostly going to be...
Dude, make a video of you getting tattoos of Pac-Mans, like going after your nipples like they're power pellets on both of your man breasts. That would be like a 2 million view video.
Setting down in front of the camera videos like I used to do because that is my favorite thing to do.
Yes, that is one thing I will say. I'm not that arrogant with how I know there's plenty of producers that could destroy me, but my beats are better than Necro's. However, I think his brother is one of the top rappers out there. His brother is still Ill Bill. Fucking fire.
Besides the travel content.
Yeah, I said I'm better than Dr. Dre. On what planet? On what fucking planet?
I'm definitely not in a position where I should be doing any more of that traveling content unless I'm getting paid to do it. So I hope you'll just dig in and continue watching the videos as you always have, my friend. And as always, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I will speak with you again soon.
Well, yes, I could say my beats are better than Cyrex. I don't think that's being arrogant. Ah, Phil. We haven't had a full fat Phil evening in a while, and that's what I've... So, oh my God, there's so much. There's so much. What happened with DK Oldies? All right, yes. I'm sorry. DK Oldies, yes. I promise you guys. Finally acknowledges. So, wait, let's go to their page. Where are they at? Listen, all right. Joey
Alana says, please fill my son's order.
Is it a short? Is it a short? Yeah, it's a short. Okay. Sorry. I wasn't just like zoning out. I was waiting for an answer. Is DK Oldies giving into haters? Is this the video? Is this it? Oh, no. Are you sure, Hobby? Or are you just saying yeah? Okay. What did the stream shit? Take a shit? Okay.
Lately, we've made some changes, and it may seem like we're listening more to our critics than our awesome customers. Removing the DK Oldies stickers is an example of this. We want you to know that when we make changes, it's always for the betterment of our company, our brand, and our customers, not just to make critics happy. We've been brainstorming new fun ideas for collectible.
Why did they even talk about this? Is it like, hey, we need to drum up volume? We know like that fat fuck Rich will talk about it. Okay, so, but the thing is that you didn't do shit, and those stickers actually, you were saying those stickers were, hey, if you took the sticker off, you tampered with the product, we can't fix it for you. Like, you literally said that in an email to Jacob R. If it wasn't for the evil critics calling you out, you weren't doing this for the customers because the customers didn't know any better. They were getting played by you, Joey. And it wasn't until the evil meanie critics called you out that you finally fucking changed it. Anyway, I remember watching from a video about John Kay that once said to Robin Beard, I'm gonna R-word you one day. He said that? John Kay said that to Robin Quivers? Oh, DK Oldies, basically. But why even... Dude, this has to be bait to have us talk about it, which, hey, I'm here for. You know? But, I mean, it's real estate for everybody. It's just bizarre, though. Like, we've already been through the stickers lore. But, hey... I'll talk about it some. Hey, as a matter of fact, can I get a link? All right, share it. DK Oldies. All right, let me. Sorry, I'm just sending this to myself because if I don't do it right now, I'll forget. Especially if I get busy fixing up that beat later, which I will. Philip Burnell is a man, and he does have an ass, just to let everybody know. But I find this shit interesting. Like, why are you doing this? It's, I don't know, it's not good press. It's kind of like Microsoft basically admitting in a few years if things don't turn around with, like, Game Pass, they're throwing in the towel. Like, why would you say that? Whatever, I only care about him reading my super chat because I'm Cosmic Productions. And I have a bird as a, hi, do mama, how are you? I think I said hello to you before. I'm Cosmic Productions. I am a bird. You have a bird. We're all birds. Natsu, Eli, if I say something on Twitter, you're damn well sure he is there saying birds. Have any goddamn seltzer up here. Anyway, let's finish this. I can't even get through a short without fucking blabbing.
Stickers with your order that you can keep or stick wherever you want. We follow some different designs.
Joey, I want 2 of them on your ass cheeks right now.
Limited editions, maybe even a golden ticket sticker that could let you win free stuff. We're determined to keep delivering what you enjoy and stay true to our customers. Lately, we've made some changes.
Uh-huh. Oh, wait, hey, let's order the Atari. Florida's COVID hospitalization soar. Why is Ron DeSantis looking like a panicked meatball? Oh, man. Anyway. So, all right. So, whatever. I made that for... I sent that to myself for tomorrow. Wait, there's another short? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
All right. DK Oldies, refurbishing. GameCube has a secret. Removing DK Oldies stickers. Ah! Yeah, well, he was pushing the anti-vax shit too, so that's probably another reason why they're having a surge down there.
You didn't like the stickers we put in our consoles? Well, we heard you. The stickers are gone. Each console used to ship out with a DK Oldies sticker.
You heard, we heard you. We heard you. Yeah, his campaign isn't fucking sham. There was people saying that he actually had a chance to, like, supplant Trump as the Republican nominee. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, how'd that work out? Mari, thank you for the butt cheeks.
Sticker on it. Removing these stickers never voided a customer's warranty. They were just a way for us to identify our product.
Where is... I have to find the Jacob R video now. Fucking... Are you fucking kidding me? They literally sent it to Jacob R in an email. You guys know we talk. Oh God. I'm going to have to find that clip again. Listen. I'm going to get Jay on them. Listen, lick both of your roommate's nipples, and more importantly, well, actually, that's pretty damn important too. Lick his nipples, and find the Jacob R video where DK Oldies tells him that sticker, that if you remove the sticker, it voids the warranty. DK Oldies has a short. We're making a video on this tomorrow. My left breast is bouncing because I'm moving my fingers. Where they said that that sticker never voided the warranty, even though they said it in an email, and it's just there to identify their products. My breast is still shaking. Come hold it for me. Please, if you find that, I'll send you 75 Ioneos. I don't want to play Starfield. Like, yo, this is not even like a... They could just be misconstruing things. They're just lying. They're just lying. Yeah, like, it's not even up for debate. Obby's like, exactly, Rich.
I received 0 contribution.
Will be, you're right. This is going to be insane.
A guy donated $15. I know a guy who knows a
man.
guy who knows a guy at the mall who knows a guy who jacked off Donald Trump, who knows a guy who ate poop-filled chocolate cake off of Gordon Ramsay's dimpled butt cheeks, who know a guy at the beach who knows a guy who landed on Mars.
Can I get his number? Do I ever let Jay Titty fuck me? Once a week. I'm thinking of making a series too, where I produce a bunch of records, and I go middle-aged white producer versus the hood, and I actually have a Sony boombox, and I'll go up to people, and I'll just be literally like, "Look, you don't know me. I produce this beat. What do you think of it? Be honest." That would be interesting. I actually have a boombox, by the way. It's a modern one. You could actually rip CDs to MP3s on a USB stick. Heard about the dude that died? What would be intimidating? Like, I would be intimidated? Nah. And only... No way, dude. How would the framing be problematic? It is what it is. I don't know. How else would I frame it?
You didn't like this.
That's the first thing that people will talk about. But it's not about white boy versus black person. It's literally... But whatever. I forgot it's 2023.
Stickers we put in our consoles? Well, we heard you. The stickers are gone. Each console used to ship out with a DK Oldies sticker on it. Removing these stickers never voided a customer's warranty. They were just a way for us to identify our products. But you didn't like it, so we're finding new ways to identify.
You didn't like it. No, the people who called you out. You sent over what video? Uh-oh. Someone just sent me titties, too. What is this? Oh, bro, you're a legend. Shout out to Quasi, man. You just saved me and Jay hours of time. Dude, that's Lynn. Shout out also to Sexy Coco. I forgot to mention you in both iPhone videos. How the fuck do I do that? He has been passing along the iPhone video information to me. I wouldn't have known about any of it if it wasn't for him. So Quasi just dropping gems, man. Both you dudes. I'm going to have to get a Hoover vacuum to keep my fucking iPhone 15. I have it downstairs. I got to switch it over. I was going to do it last night, but I started working on that record and going knee deep with the sampling, and then I was looking for these, which I didn't find until accidentally today. So that never happened. So I'll set it up maybe tonight. But no, I'll probably start working on that record again. So that's a lie.
Our items. From here on out, if you order one of our consoles, there'll be no sticker on it at all. And as always, you're welcome to...
Because the critics caught you. The critics caught you. That's why you're doing this. You were going to do that until you got caught, and you did for years. Motherfucker, I am. If anyone knows what that's from, you are an OG. I need something to drink. See, but god damn it, I get what people are saying. People that would come across racist, which is not the intent of that idea. It would be a good idea. Because you go to the people will give a fuck, man. You go, especially because you're wasting their time in the hood. They'll be like, you better come with heat, or they will fucking bury you. That's the real fucking reason. They don't hold back. They don't know me. I remember this one dude one time. We were both in Subway, and I don't know how we got into a conversation, and I said, yeah, I make rap music. And he's like, no, I said I make music, and he looked at me, he laughed, like, what do you make, country? I was like, no, I make rap. And he started laughing, and I played something. He's like, oh, you're actually nice. And I'm like, yeah, you don't judge a book by its cover, was the point. But unfortunately, you're right, and people would take it as a racist thing. Because fucking 2023. Would you pound a wolf, like a woman dressed up as a wolf girl? Yeah. Not like an actual species of wolf. No, that's fucking weird. No. Like my penis is imploding even thinking of that right now. More than it already is. Yeah. Country. I don't know. And I hate country. 99% of country. But like a hot, furry, like goth hybrid girl, like, you know what I mean? Like a actual woman dressed as a furry with big titties, why not? All of you in the chat would. Don't you lie to me. All right, so lies of pig stuff. Oh, like Snort Burnell, like you could tell he like really hates Phil. All right, so God, there's so much. All right, yeah, him failing in Lies of P, I'll probably fail just as much, so I can't talk shit about that. Yeah, but like a woman dressed up as like a furry, like a big goth titty. Hell yeah, dude. So what? All right, she has a costume on. But like an actual species, no. That's weird ass shit. I don't know. I don't think about furry shit. As she dresses as Fluttershy, it's on. Like, yeah, if it's a woman dressed up as something, like, yeah, man.
Tyler, play the game!
Oh, yeah. Full screen. Sorry, guys. Shook, you're right. Every time I don't go full screen, I think of you now. His intro is long, but it's one of the few that I can actually watch because it's entertaining.
That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. Where you may...
Those ear things actually, is that ear or nose? But those ear things actually work. I remember one of my ears I kept on waking up. It was a long time ago. It was clogged. And it's funny. It actually made it worse in the beginning because it got the wax out, but then it plugged my ear and I was like completely deaf for like 10 minutes. But then we did it again and this big chunk of wax came out and it was like, what a difference.
See right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, it was a great Lies of P stream today. Although, I will say this.
All cards on the table. Wow, you're admitting browsing furry porn was how my bisexuality became unrepressed from my teens. Well, isn't that kind of like a healthy thing in a way? And is the furry porn like, if it's people, then what's the big deal? I mean, yes, what you said is strange. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That would be a fucking liar. But if you had repressed healthy sexual urges that helped those be unrepressed, that's good. You know? An anamorphic wolf. No, if it's not full human, not interested. Can I send you another photo of my ass on Twitter? Yes. Yes, you can. I didn't even know you sent me your ass, but yes.
I don't want anyone to be watching these videos.
Wait, what did I just agree to?
That have been coming out in the last week or whatever and feeling like there's something wrong. There's not. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I think YouTube in the last week has changed the way they count views. It doesn't affect me because I don't get paid by views. I don't. It doesn't affect me at all. All right? But for some reason, it seems like...
Yeah, you know what? Gotta agree. On this episode of Rich Actually Agrees with Phil... Like my iPhone videos, for example, like, oh man, they're underperforming. Yes, no one cares. And then the next day they're like overperforming. I'm like, okay. I mean, hey, if the viewer counts are more accurate, fine, but it's weird. Yeah, I've played some Lies of P and I like it quite a bit. I just haven't had more time to play it. I've been being productive, more productive even so.
View counts are very low. And it's, by the way, it's not just my channel. When I started suspecting this, I started checking other people's channels. Everyone's views are low this week for some reason. It's really odd. Like, there's a channel, a Street Fighter channel, that I watch pretty religiously whenever I'm playing Street Fighter and there's new videos that are dropping of like Blanca or Honda or Luke or Zangief or Lily. And that channel always, when they put out videos, within a few days of the video is going live, would have hundreds of views, sometimes thousands of views. That channel has videos out for 3 to 4 days this week that has 20 views. The channel didn't shut down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still uploading regular. It's like YouTube fucked up something. Like, somehow it's not, for some reason, it's not counting views or something. Because the other thing is, you guys, I'm getting the same amount of viewership on all my live streams. I'm not getting less viewers on my streams. And the support on the streams is the same. And according to YouTube, the ad revenue is the same on all my videos. Like, it's actually saying it's the same or better than last month was. If my views have declined a lot in the last week and a half, how is my ad revenue the same? It doesn't seem to make sense. So that's why I'm not panicking at all. But I just want you guys to know, because I see some people are like, oh...
So I'm not panicking at all, but I'm panicking. I'm not panicking at all. Yeah, I don't know, man. He's on this, like... I'm telling you, he looks like... someone did an AI picture of him where he looked like they gave him like long hair and a tan with that, like, kind of like that shirt on. He looked like a coke dealer like in Miami from like the 80s. I think it was actually Snort Burdell that made that picture. I'm not panicking. All right, Phil, you're not panicking. This is not a shareholders meeting. Your audience doesn't need to give a fuck about this.
Oh, Lies of P must not be good because Phil's playing it and his videos only have a couple thousand views, if that. No, Lies of P is exceptionally good. I have no idea what's up with the view counts. I really have no clue. It doesn't seem to make sense. How is it the same revenue, right? And the same amount of people seem to be enjoying as usual, but the views are way down. That doesn't make any sense. You would think for Lies of P, that would be one people were looking forward to because it was kind of an X factor. No one knew if it was going to be good.
Lies of
Oh my
Panic.
god, he's drinking piss.
And again,
Oh my god, it's so funny. I've seen all over YouTube, everyone like Lies of Pig, Lies of Phil, Lies of Pygnosis.
for, you know, the idiotic
Lies
people
of
out there saying, oh, this
DSP.
is Phil just spinning it to make him look good because his views are down. It's other YouTube channels. It's not just me. I couldn't believe when I went to this YouTube channel, I was, oh, is there any new Lily footage? There wasn't, but I'm looking, I'm like, why do they have, you know, videos from the last 3-4 days and they only have double-digit views? This channel usually has hundreds to thousands of views.
Well, I sent it to myself, so... Or did I? Let me make sure. Ooh, I didn't. Let me make sure, actually. Yeah, it's a different URL, so I didn't send this to myself. Sorry, guys. If I don't do this right now, I will forget, and that would suck. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, Lies of Phil. Like, everyone's going ham on Phil.
Double digits, that's it? What doesn't make any sense.
Jeremy, how
So
are you? The
something's
bird
up. I
whisperer.
don't know if YouTube flipped the switch and said we're going to count views differently, or if view counts just aren't correct. Again, thing for me, doesn't matter. I don't care about how many views I get on my channel. It doesn't affect me overall in any way. So it's not like...
Oh, that fucking idiot streamer who streamed herself, like, robbing a store. Talking about... Dude, there's so much news. What the fuck is going on?
a panic mode thing. I've been doing fine. My revenue's been good. I'm happy. Everyone's been very supportive. So, hey, if views end up sucking this fall for all these new games, I don't know what else to say, but I hope you'll stick around and not care about the view counts on a video. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't matter if a video I put out has 5 views or 5,000 or 50,000. It's the same me, putting out the same content. I hope you'll enjoy it. Okay.
They pitch his voice because Philip Burnell, like, they want to make sure they don't get content ID'd. That's why.
Okay, a lot of people, sadly,
Lies of May 1st.
judge all of YouTube.
Which, funny fact is that he did lie about that at first. He said he was scratching his leg.
Sadly, through views, and that's a horrible way to go about it. It really is.
Or his
I mean,
foot.
obviously, the videos on DSP Gaming don't do great anymore, and there's nothing I can really do about that.
Punk Pina is asking, do I prefer donations to a super chat or PayPal or anything? So here's the deal, because you asked, I will answer. I wasn't going to bring it up. 2 goals I have for this week. Goal number 1, I want to hit 650 members by the end of the streaming week. The streaming week starts today and ends on Wednesday coming up. So I basically have 6 days, including today. We were there last week, and then a ton of gifted memberships expired, and we dipped, and now look, now we're down to 600. So one great way to support this channel would be some gifted memberships to the community. That's number 1. The other great way would be tipping. Yes, tipping. I'm trying to hit the tier 1 tips goal every stream this week if I can.
Alright, well, that's not that big a shit. Oh, yeah, this is the one. This is actually the one I really wanted to see.
This is how I play the game!
Him getting his ass beat in Street Fighter is just not that. Like, if I want to see, I'll watch like Poem's Future on Twitter, where he like really distills it down. But like watching full matches from Phil, even if he's losing and getting pissed, is like watching paint dry.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now.
Yeah, I don't find
absolutely disgusting.
maybe because I'm a fucking boomer, but I don't find watching people. That's why I know people leave my streams, because once you start gaming, you know, unless like you're exceptionally good or something, what the fuck are you watching me for? Just to watch a middle-aged man with a beard stare at a fucking screen? There's a video on Reddit of a bunch of teenagers in Philly stealing 15s from the demo tables in an Apple store at 4 a.m. Wow, they stole... Yeah. Fucking idiots. You ruined the rest of your life for what? A fucking doorstop? Good job.
Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Personally,
I'm not organized enough to do like a community night of gaming. I'm just not. I have to accept the reality of myself.
right now behind the scenes,
What's up,
there's very
Alex?
stressful, serious things going on. It's not stuff that you guys know about, nor that you need to know about. It
Phil's penis pump broke. If you need one, Phil, I have 3 for some reason.
has absolutely nothing to do with my streaming, or the business, or Jasper Kitty, or anything there.
Why does he always say his fucking that Jasper Kitty? And it's not okay. If he's, you would think if it was like a cute cat thing, he does that with Twitter.
All right, but there is some stuff going on right now, and just so you know, it might affect me today. You might notice that I seem a little bit more upset, or stressed out, or angry, or maybe emotional. And if that's the case, I apologize in advance. It has nothing to do with what's going on in the streams. It's just behind the scenes stuff that happens. It's life, you know.
Actually, that is not true. I'm pretty decent at games. I just have no sense of direction. That is my, like, I mean, an online competitive shit I'm not good at, though, which I'll admit.
And it's unavoidable, and there's nothing that can be done.
Yeah, you shouldn't bring this up, dude. I mean, once in a while I bring up personal stuff in, like, extreme circumstances, but...
So, I just gotta deal with it. And dealing with it can be stressful in life. A lot of things you can't help. You can't avoid, you can't fix or affect in a positive way, and you just gotta accept them. And, you know, it does affect you. It gets... Let me put it this way. It eats at you. You know what I mean? Like, the worst things are the things that...
I mean, it is, like, eyebrow-raising that he didn't mention the wife. He's saying him and the cat are fine, and that was it. And Phil, I'm not digging into your personal life. I would never find, like, you know, I'm not going to put a Ring camera in your house. It's not my business. But you're putting this out there, and the way you're making it sound does not seem like there is blissful marriage love going on in your home. Yeah, dude, you look like a Coke dealer from the 80s. Yeah, and I'm just, and again, this is just speculation by what you're publicly talking about, Phil. If you don't want people to talk about it, then you don't talk about it. That's how it works. I just scratched under my left breast. Now, people may talk about that because I scratched the breast. If I didn't want people to talk about my left breast, I wouldn't have scratched it. I don't know how that correlates, but whatever. Dude, I feel like he's going to Vice City. He's like trying to audition, like if they're like Netflix had like a Vice City made for TV from the game. Video killed the radio star Philip Burnell. He burst on May 1st. He had
zero contribution.
You ruined the fucking song.
Game Dudes Dinosaurs donated $15.
Oh no, though.
Mira
You made up for it
Bienhio
with the
de
name.
tu puta madre. When you say it's stuff we don't know, we fucking know. We knew about Jasper. We knew about your drinking. Kat took a page out of your book and left your ass for her Xbox and Starfield. May Subaru man rejuvenate her pussy.
That's so savage. Oh yeah, dude. If he starts getting thirsty during his, he's definitely. I'll even be on Team Divorce at that point. I'll be with Duty. If he starts like talking about titties all the time again, it's definitely Phil is on the prowl to stick his dick between breasts. Oh God, why did I? Fuck. My dogs are barking. They're even horrified by it.
That you can't really do anything about, because those are the ones that you feel like you have no control over. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But when you have no control over something and it is negatively affecting you.
I mean, it could be his parents, like Snort Burnell said, but why would he not mention his wife, how everything... He always brings up how everything's great with his wife, how she's going to, like, you know, cook him special meals that are different shades of brown for, like, different gaming events. He always says, oh, I'm so happy with my life and my wife and my cat, you know, and my family, even though if you don't have children, it's by definition not a family. But okay, Phil, it's a family, just like you're not Philip. Or no, just like you're not, you say you're not Philip, but you legally are. It's funny that the video kit is so quintessential 80s that it was recorded in 1979. Oh, yeah. Like, you think of the 80s with that song. Philip Burnell, he had a big burst. He stroked his dick on it was May 1st. Philip Burnell blew his load. He stroked his cock till it explode. I'll stop now. I will have plenty to say in a video tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be another... Where's all this fucking news coming from? I want to... And I've been working on beats in my free time. I'm thinking like, oh, you know, news is going to be spotty, so I could work on reviews. And I could work on those beats. But now, I'm fucked. You're not fucked, though. And haha. I don't know what that means. So I will have plenty to say about that. I think it's probably a good thing.
When the ones around you, it sucks. It's one thing you say, all right, let's do something. Let's actively fix it, or let's do this.
Yeah, he didn't seem real impassioned about... I don't know. Maybe he'll go home. Maybe he'll retire and fix his flock of seagulls' hair. I mean, how old is the guy? As I literally hold a dildo. This is actually a dildo. Someone sent me a cucumber vibrator.
This to improve.
Maybe I'll send this to Jim Ryan. It'll have something to do with his days off. Here, Mr. Ryan, you want to put this up your ass? Well, actually, Rich, yes, I would quite enjoy that.
Or let's do that. And a lot of the times you can't do that in line. And that sucks. That's a feeling of almost hopelessness. You know, and it happens. And
Turbo Express wants me to put it up my ass. I'll have intro guy put it up my way. So you can hear the clicking of the power switch. Imagine you were just tuning into the stream. Oh, Rich says, let me go tune into his live streams. He's been plugging it on his main channel. And the first thing you see is me putting a cucumber vibrator to my forehead and clicking the power button. And then I wonder why I can't get 1,000 concurrent viewers on a stream. Well, it's down. Am I looking forward to it? Well, not at this point. However, making a video on it will actually be worthwhile, even though there already was reviews and stuff because of the controversy surrounding it. So am I going to get that bag on that? You're fucking right I am. Actually, last time I did a full-fledged review of an iPhone, it actually did quite well. Then that was the 11 Pro Max. Did well. Did very well. I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
You know, that's kind of what happens, what's happening right now with me and my family. And it's like, well, it is what it is. So please understand, again, it's not anything to do with you guys.
No, I don't know, man. No. Because then if you get, like, E. coli, then you're dead anyway. It doesn't matter how much money you have.
Guys, it has nothing to do with...
Would his ass be freshly washed?
The streams. But if you notice, maybe my demeanor's a little different today. You know, and likely over the course of this...
You're getting an 11 Pro Max? Just make sure the battery's in good shape. It'll be plenty fine.
...week, moving forward, and if I seem really stressed out or whatever, it just so happens that this is going on at a day when I'm literally doing 2 stress-filled, challenging games, right? And it's like, ugh, if only today was like a relaxed day. Now, Jasper, can you please...
Take your shirt off? You know the deal, bro.
Jeez.
What am I desperate for? Am I desperate for you, Zan?
If only today was a more... less stressful day with the gameplay. But at the very same time, perhaps being immersed in gameplay, right? But Jasper, enough of this. No, you're not climbing on me again. Maybe being immersed in gameplay, you know, is just what I need to take my mind off things, right? And so, you know, I only want to give you guys a heads up, because there absolutely are days when, you know, I know that basically I kind of lose a little bit of control and I get a little bit overly upset and it comes through and people are like, wow, why is Phil acting like that? So I just want to give you a forewarning just in case.
Phil, you're always like that with fighters. You're always like that with fighters. Don't worry, I didn't like, you know, RichEXE stop working. Actually, you're like, you bitch about every game, dude.
Today, okay? And obviously I hope for the best, but, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, he's whining like a bitch now.
Yeah. But anyway, the good news is, it seems the view bug is fixed. Again, not that it was a horrendous thing for me. It didn't really affect me big picture. But it was annoying, particularly this last week with Lies of P. I honestly...
Yeah, but dude, it's not like you got banger viewership on your channel, dude. You know?
Honestly will tell you, I believe more people would have checked out my playthrough of Lies of P if the view count was correct. Because I would tell you right now, I bet, not kidding, probably around double views from what you can see on the video right now. How is it that within the first 24 to 48 hours, part 1 got 2,000 views and barely got 3?
Oh my god, the 4S. I think that was the first yeah, because the 4 was the last iPhone that Steve Jobs revealed before he died. And I think the last big conference he did was the iPad before he passed away. The 4S was the first phone released, even though Steve Jobs, you know, I think years ahead. He had his hands up to, I think, the 5S in terms of helping design it. But the 4S was the first one released without Steve Jobs.
3,000 within 5 to 6 days, and then all of a sudden within a day, get
oh yay! Siri is still dumb to this day.
1,000 views. Does that seem to make much sense? Of course it doesn't. So, it is what it is. I hope that you guys will still enjoy the content regardless of the bullshit view count. That doesn't mean anything. All right, and Lies of P has been exceptionally good. I don't know what to do there.
I heard this boss is a fucking nightmare.
I almost had him on the first try, right? Unless he has a second phase. He might have a second phase. He probably has a second phase. If he's supposed to be a notable boss, he probably has a second phase.
My first smartphone, oh yeah, I said it before, was the Samsung Intercept.
That's not so bad. He's got some unique attacks. Got him. Second phase. I called it. Did I not call second phase? There's something inside of him. What is that? Another puppet? Whoa. Oh my.
You are taking over. Sony will pay me $7.50 an hour. However, I will still get benefits and also free games. Oh, that's worth it. Can't pay. You can't even keep your lights on, but at least you'll get free games.
God, what is this? You got a sign? Who the fuck is this? Looks like the Terminator. Look at his head face. Yeah, he's a Terminator. What on?
Breaking news, you're having sex tomorrow morning.
Bird. Romeo, the real king of fun. Romeo, the real king of puppets. Okay.
Damn, son.
Destroyed!
Oh, boy. That's making my butthole pucker.
Romeo? Who the fuck is Romeo? What a name to give him. Romeo. Right? Okay, then.
Yeah, I liked Sean Layden. Oh, Donald Trump's tremendous stakes, 100%. Oh, yeah, dude. I was, like, I always bring up the story where I was in the pisser in Grand Central, and there's always a line, and there was some big, tall, blonde dude beating off and trying to stare at guys' dicks as they were pissing. That was bizarre.
Well, now we know that the first fight's just bullshit, right? I have no idea what to do to interrupt that. It hits me every time. Oh, you're shitting me! His fucking attack hit me twice? That's stupid. It hit me twice to kill me there. Because I was doing good, and it hits me twice. Come on. What the fuck do I do when he does the engine? I've tried running away, it still hits me anyway. I don't know what to do. Maybe it makes more sense to just tank it out and keep hitting him during it. I don't know.
Yeah, this is definitely like a spiritual successor to Bloodborne.
Annoying bullshit. Alright, we're gonna split the part here because I gotta pee really bad anyway. And then we'll continue.
Yeah,
I'm a gamer!
Parrying is weird in this game too. I gotta get used to it. It's different than...
He has crazy combos.
It's even different than like Bloodborne where you could parry with the gun and that's what staggers them. It's just weird. Yeah, I would still say Bloodborne. Dude, if they come out with a 60 FPS Bloodborne, just my nipples are going to be lactating.
I received 0 contributions.
The United Horse Foundation donated $15. The UHF is proud to introduce our newest line of horsecock dildos. All are molded from the best silicone, and are lovingly made by Bruno, the stallion in our profile pic. www.unitedhorse.com/Bruno to order yours today. P.S. Horse semen.
Albie wants to suck on them, by the way, so there you go.
Congratulations.
I didn't do a goal tonight. I'm not sure if I am. Let me think about it, because maybe other things I need to get done. Yeah, because it is Wednesday. And I have my world-famous boys this weekend.
You have to learn the timing. It's completely different timing from the first phase. It's like you're fighting 2 bosses at once. You fight the first and immediately to a second boss that's completely different. You know? And I have to keep getting to the second boss to learn the pattern of the second boss. It's going to be a pain in the ass. He's not overly tough. It's just that just like the first, he hits for a ton of damage. So you don't have opportunity to really mess up and learn. You just got to try to learn it like right away. Very fucking annoying. And then it looks like he's going to break your weapon fast too. That scythe definitely breaks your weapon quickly.
The ray tracing looks pretty good, huh?
Dude, I just can't do it. I can't win. I suck.
He kept attacking, dude. When did he stop? What the hell was that?
Frying the bacon. Jesus.
He did like 20 attacks in a row.
Why am I holding this dildo cute? Stop. Leave it alone.
Come on. Why did you do that many attacks in a row? That was like 16 attacks. I'm not gonna
It's like fucking Melania from Elden Ring.
parry all of those, and I'm also not gonna fucking dodge all of those. Like, why'd you do that many? That's so stupid. Oh my god. So I guess when he turns his scythe on fire, I should run away so he doesn't do that move, right? Or just dodge it. Because that was absolutely ridiculous. I had him going, I was doing real well. He says, oh, I'm just gonna keep attacking you for 17 hits in a row. Oh, okay.
Parrying feels better in Sekiro, though. Like, they just... Between visually what you see and the cues you feel on the controller, it's way more solid.
No one cares about the fucking hat. I'm trying to learn the game, and if fucking people spam about a hat, I'm just gonna fucking take them right out of the chat. We're here for the game. That's why people can focus on the fucking game, not a stupid fucking hat, so you can shut up about it. I'll put it on when the boss is dead. Love these people acting like assholes. I'm gonna focus on the fucking boss. Same reason why I don't fucking care about death counter anymore either. Everyone else who plays this game gets to concentrate and have fun and learn and get good. Me? Oh, where's the death counter? Where's your...
See, going to the woe is me thing. They're always after me.
hat? Where's your fucking scarf? How about shut up and let me play the fucking game so I can learn it? Then I can actually get good at the game and win. Not to fucking put up with this shit, right?
Like, it was like people were saying, it's like, dude, having a pulse, I said having a pulse in 2023 is causing drama. Look, I'm aware that I poke a lot of hornet's nests, But the stuff recently that got me in shit was like, really? I made a remix and that made people cry? Yes, it did.
Salt, salt, salt.
Yes, I just hit the space button with the dildo. It's very good for that.
Salt. It's even now. Get my mouth.
Thank you, Jordan, for being a member for over 2 fucking years. It's crazy.
Overpowered with salt flavor.
I appreciate that. Minutes later, the idiot decides to put on that because people were bitching. Oh, dude, like, I do shit for jokes. Like, yes, we're still going to do the thing where I look like a waifu. It's a joke, but, like, does that look like a man who is enjoying himself right there? You're unironically at 41 wearing a Pokemon hat with, like, a fucking... Like, you're walking on, like, is it Venice Beach with that fucking shirt. What are you doing? Oh, Phil.
Wow! I don't know how I'm supposed to avoid that besides parry everything. How the fuck, dude?
He's wearing good Canadian kid Ryan Reynolds. Like, he...
Seriously.
It's just amazing.
And again, I would have had him, but look what he did. When I had him stunned, he fucking did moves that avoid the stun or go through it. And like, dude, that is so annoying. So I don't know what to do to that attack. I've only dodged it once, and it was massive luck mashing the button. Outside of that, I've never dodged it before. I really have no clue what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
Help!
Well, in Phil's defense, that's how Souls games work. Like, sometimes you could be at a boss. Like, I got fucking fisted, even with a totally specced out
I received
mimic
zero
tier.
contributions.
I got bodied by the fire giant. Nash, I'll get to you right now. 1,000. It took me hours, I think. And then Malekith? Oh my god. Doesn't matter if you have a maxed out mimic tier. Malekith don't give a fuck. 2 hit. Doesn't matter how much what is it called? Vigor? How much you put into your health too. No matter what armor you have too. Malekith don't give a fuck. It's not that you made a remix. The problem was that the remix was good and some really... Dude, whatever. Here is the thing. Whatever his reasons were for hating it, he could hate it. I don't fucking care. But you're really hating on a remix that I am not selling to anybody? And that's what hip-hop is about. People make remixes hours after songs come out. And people were sending me links... letting me know that he's okay with other remixes for reasons. Anyway, whatever, though.
Got him! Fuck you! Woo! Did it before the end of the stream, baby. King of puppets. Woo! Got his ergo, puppet for his formal dress, and someone's necklace. Good shit. Damn, that was tough.
Yeah, so like I said, in Phil's defense here, like, that's welcome to Souls games or Soulsborne clone games. That's what they're about, you know?
You defeated the king!
Man, what a stream with this insane boss fight, but we got it done. And next time around tomorrow, we continue on with a new stage, right? So thank you guys. See you then. Let's bust out our mobile phones.
Oh, could you imagine? Dude, how crazy it would be if he had like another May 1st moment, but instead of him beating his dick, they catch him playing fucking and dumping a bunch of money in the office on fucking WWE champions. I think at that point he would be done. That would finally... That's kind of already happened? Really? But I mean, like, where you see him really playing and dumping a bunch of money in video form. Okay, they've seen the game on his phone.
I received 0 contributions.
That's so
Fatty's roommate's Fat Tits donated $15. You know what Anissa Joma and Kat have in common? They have both Phil and iDubbbz by the balls. They both ended up taking dick from other people while married. As a gift to future generations, neither of those women are giving their men a child. Hallelujah.
Well, what's with iDubbbz and doing Cheez-Its? What are you comparing Cheez-Its? Okay, I mean, how many views did he get on that? Let's, we can watch that for a little bit. Get away from Phil. Run from Phil. I'm already kind of bored of Phil. Yeah, he would usually get those. I mean, look, that's a hell of a lot more viewership than I get on my videos. However, well, actually, my Sony video is kind of going toe-to-toe with him, but he used to get
0 contributions.
He used to get that many videos.
Telltale AES donated
in like an hour.
$15. First off, I never want to hear Phil utter the word bust. He revoked the right to say that word on May 1st. Also, I'm still waiting on your poem for Boogie. If you don't give me what I want, I'll go vent to Big Cheese and we'll get that $200.
How do you...
Let's go.
How do you do a poem? There once was a man named Boogie. What the fuck rhymes with Boogie? His 20-year-old girlfriend likes to make his penis go woogie. He blows a load in her hair, it goes everywhere. And she says, oogie woogie woogie. What the fuck do you want from me? Oh, now I could actually see out of my fucking glasses. Where's my fucking glasses? Rating playground equipment? What is he doing? Who stole my Randy Travis poster? What the fuck is even going on? What are the likes and dislikes? Why does he look...
Now this is an upgrade.
Well, 7.2 thousand dislikes and 13,000 likes, so he's not ratio technically. Okay. I don't know. I may not go through this.
Welcome back to another video. This, if all things work out, this will be the second week in a row of uploading, and I have no plans of stopping. How the fuck am I out of breath from that? It's because I was holding my breath. That's why I'm out of breath. Today I'm going to be harshly judging and categorizing children's playground equipment using a political compass. So
What?
for instance, you have the talking tubes. That's a liberal piece of playground equipment. And then you got the jungle gym. The jungle gym, that's obviously libertarian. You have the freedom to climb to the top of it, but also
What's
the
up,
freedom
Jostler?
to fracture your skull. And then you got the happy little animals that go back and forth on springs. Those are...
Yeah, I'd rather literally bash the bird against my fucking head than watch. What happened to him? What happened? What happened? Oh, well, I got bad news for you, man. I think I'm ending the stream now to work on some other stuff. And there is a metric shit ton of news tomorrow. So there's that. So I got some stuff I gotta do, man. I'm staying on my grind with a lot of different things. If you guys want tomorrow, starting there is this submissions email. Is it still there? If you have stuff you want me to watch, I don't put it behind a paywall. Let me know. Let me make sure it's still there. RTU merch, blah, 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 blah. Yes. I'll put it in the top, actually. Or I'll put it right below the merch. Send me videos there, and I'll start checking that. I really will tomorrow, and we can watch some shit. I'm not, like I said to you, I'm not putting it behind a paywall. Don't worry about that. I'm not Phil. So I'll do a longer stream than just 2 hours. So have a good night, guys. I'm going to get on my grind while I still have energy, and my penis is still small. Have a great evening.